Hello, and welcome to the Resilience Movement podcast. I'm your host, Donna, and I've honestly just come on here for a really quick chat. And I wanted to share something with you. Today is a good day, not because of anything happening, but just today is a good day. And I want you to recognize within yourself that not every day is a good day, nor does it have to be. And we can get stuck in expecting that every day should be a good day. But what we should be doing is acknowledging and encouraging yourself to have a good day as many times as you can. So today I'm recording this on the 13th of January. And tomorrow, obviously, is the 14th of January. And that means that we're 2 weeks into the new year. And I want to check in. Ask yourself, how are you doing? How is this year going for you? Do you have some good goals, things to look forward to, activities to do, or holidays to go on? Or do you have a goal just to have more good days? Because it can simply be just that. And whatever it is you want to pursue this year, just know, especially if you're an entrepreneur, if you are in business, if you're in a job, a corporate job, a traditional job, you're a blue collar worker, you're a white collar worker, it doesn't matter. All of us have challenging days. We have good days, and we have days that we'd probably like to leave behind us. But here's the thing. What we can do is start consciously creating a better day. How do we do that? Well, sometimes it's simply the conversation you have before your feet hit the ground. Before you get out of bed in the morning, what are you saying to yourself? What's the conversation that you're having? I'll tell you a little bit about what my mornings look like. And I want you to think about how you can create a morning for yourself that sets you up for a better day. And it's interesting because in my online community, we talk about a 90-day plan. And it really is simple as doing the things that you need to do one day and repeating that for 90 days. All the things that you want to do, you need to do, and not should be doing, because that's not a good word. When I start my days and they're really good days, there's some specific things that I do that I know work for me. And I want to really preface that with it works for me. You've got to figure out what works for you. When I can wake up in the morning and I've got a good amount of space before I have to do something, maybe for someone else, or with someone else, if I can have that space and time for me to wake up, and for me, I love to do a morning meditation. That works for me. That's about getting my mindset in the right space, the right headspace. But can you just imagine this, right? Imagine yesterday was just a shit day, to be honest. If you wake up the next morning and all you're thinking about was yesterday's shit day, then that's the mood that you're going to put yourself in. So you wake up and you start going through all the things that went wrong, all the things that didn't go to plan, or all the ways you felt about what happened yesterday. That's probably not the best start to your day. However, if you wake up and you think about all the wonderful things that you've got, I might wake up and go, I am so grateful that I had a comfortable sleep, or I had a deep sleep in my comfortable bed. You know, no matter what we have in life, there is something that we can be grateful for. And there is always someone who is worse off, no matter what. So if we wake up and we think about what it is we want for today and what we're grateful for, we start with a different mindset. Then when I can get up and I can take the time to actually do the things that nourish me, and whether that's take my vitamins, have my shake, or have a nice breakfast, whatever that might be, or go for a walk. Go and spend some time in the early morning sun if you have sun. I've been speaking to a couple of people, beautiful souls in Alaska, and right now I think it's -40 for them or something. It's something ridiculous. But um, one of the things that the lady said to me was, it's stunning. If you can go outside whilst it's cold and you can prepare yourself for that, it is actually stunning. So again, whilst it's cold, she's finding the beautiful things in the scenery around her. So I want you to think about how you're starting your day and work towards making it a good day. Now, we've talked before about something can go wrong and it can bleed into your whole day. But it was actually only a 15-minute situation or a 5-minute situation. So think about if you're letting something that was negative or you didn't like bleed into your day, how can you shift that so that the whole day doesn't seem like it's a bad day or negative day? And then you can sit and reflect on what is it and be intentional about the day that you want to have. So, what is it I want to get from today? And take the time to do that. And you're able to then set yourself up. So, what is it that you would like to happen today instead of what you don't want to happen? So, again, be more consciously aware of the language that you're using and go, this is what I want for today. This is what I want from this part of my day. Today at work, I want this. This morning, I wanted to do a couple of things. And so I wrote them down last night about what is it I wanted to do this morning. And those things were really simple to achieve because I actually wrote them down and then I followed through. Recently, I've done some posts on consistency, and consistency is the key to action, right? If I need to do something and it needs to be consistent, then I've got to book it into my day. And that helps me make my day a lot better. So today is a good day. How are you going to make your day a good day? How will you make tomorrow an even better day? Keeping in mind, it's not always going to be like that, but you can leave that one behind. So thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate you. And day 14 of January 2026, are you on track? Are you heading in the direction that you want to head?